All right, so podcasting with Pony. So this right here is our second podcast. Last week being on Clotted Cream,
Second
and
official one.
yeah, second official one. Yeah, because we've had a couple other chit chat talks.
The original hotkeys.
Yeah, the original hotkeys, which I think I need to find and clip and make that like
Ooh,
episode. Uh,
Reza just showed up.
hey, what's up, Reza? Like 000, episode 000.
Ooh, I like
So
that.
today's topic is freedom, the definitive edition. I can't talk because of the 4th of July holiday this past week
And Canada Day.
and Canada Day. Not Australia Day. That is
January
January
26th.
26th. I learned that.
I'm getting excited for it. We should probably start preparing our slideshow.
Oh, there's going to be a slideshow, all right. As long
I
as,
think by then I'll have the anthem memorized with the right tune.
because I did think you were doing that from memory, so that did
Dude, your
happen.
reaction was amazing.
I was
loved
so
it.
excited. I
I
thought it was
clipped
real.
it.
I'm happy that I didn't realize it was clipped. That's even better.
We should watch that. You want me to clip it? I'll send you the link.
Yeah, we'll watch that bad boy. All right.
We'll do it later.
So we have a format. We decided on a format now. So the format is we talk a little bit about the week, a week in review, then our topic for the day, and then we end it with Empire happenings. So it's kind of a nice little format.
It is.
Oh, Rez, you're going to learn what freedom is if you're
And then
unaware
maybe
of
a
it.
little casting and then maybe some games.
Yeah. So and we'll pause in between and then switch to those others. So you all ready for the little week in review?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, so we got a little week in review. Nice little slide right here. It's probably on a 10-second delay. So our week in review, I'm going to start with mine. Mine's basically all compy talk, little computers, if that's all right with you.
I invite that. You take the next 45 minutes.
Next
And it'll be
45
perfect.
minutes to an hour, just computer talk. But yeah, so literally my whole past week has been revolved around just looking and researching computers outside of America Freedom stuff. So few fun stuff here. Ooh, this looks nice.
Sorry, I can't handle it.
So
Little sidebar. You gotta get a YouTube. That coming soon has been there a long time.
it has been there forever. I gotta start up a YouTube. I started one. I have a page, but nothing's on it.
Here officially.
Hey, Monkadunk.
Hey, monkey.
So what we have pictured here are not actual photos of things. These are all just images off the internet of things that I've actually purchased within the past week. I've actually started building a computer. I'm actually really excited. I have not built a computer since I want to say college. So it's been almost 15 years. It's been like 12 years since I purchased a like desktop, probably about 15 years, and then updating up until about 10 years ago, and then I switched to a laptop the past like 9-10 years. Now that I'm doing a lot of this streaming stuff, what's up, Daywalker? Oh, we're getting to it. Now I started doing a bunch of streaming, playing these games. My laptop can't handle it anymore, so I got a bunch of things right over on the. You can't see it, but there's a door over there. Everything's being stored over there.
Is that the actual case?
So that is the actual case.
I like it.
So I like clean. I like white and I like black. I like the contrast. So I was looking for something that had like a nice black and white, but a nice open case on the side. But it is a Corsair. It was a little more pricey than some of the others, but the reason that I felt it was a good deal is because it comes with 3 fans that retail for $130. So it's like the case was like dirt cheap. It was like,
you need those 3 fans because of that APM. You know,
dude,
you got to keep that.
you gotta keep it
nice and
cool. But yeah, I'm crazy. Odd knows I'm crazy about like doing spreadsheets, and he is too. I have a spreadsheet. I was gonna show it, but I just didn't clip it because it had a whole bunch of other things like credit card purchases and stuff. I didn't feel like editing that part out. But but I have all the things being down, all the savings I've got. I'm averaging about 15% off right now. So that's kind of
Very
exciting.
nice.
But I decided to do the AMD Ryzen 7 chip. I was going to do the 5, but the 7 was just a little bit more, and I'd rather just buy a little bit more now and not have to update it, like get that extra year out of it or two. I kind of went a little heavy on the motherboard. I know you don't really need a ridiculous motherboard, but this is something that's going to be a fun little project, and I like the black and white theme. So there's barely any black motherboards available that also had white accents on it. So I stuck with the Asus Prime. It is a new, it's like brand new. It's ready for fourth generation. I was learning about all those types of things.
So here's a
It is a
question.
3700X Daywalker. Yes.
Look at that, Daywalker with the specific questions. I have a less sophisticated question.
Yeah.
Is it harder to find computer parts right now or ramen noodles?
Oh, I haven't had ramen noodles since college.
Mm,
I don't know.
all the stores are sold out from what I can tell.
Then I would say they're equally hard. Um, so that's funny. RAM was on sale this past week, and so were hard drives. So I picked those up at Best Buy. I did 32 gigabytes because it was just a tad bit more than I just felt like just doing that, so I don't have to worry about it in like a year from now. But yeah, I decided to do the M.2 because I'm really excited about how super fast it is. They were sold out of the regular EVO, but they price matched it to get it for the Plus. So that was a bonus. I love
You are well
working.
on your way. I'm impressed. This happened. I wasn't sure this was ever going to happen
No,
at the rate
it
you were going,
yeah, well, no, it was
but
going
boom, it just
slow
happened.
because I've had ideas of what I've wanted to do. It's just nothing's been available. So I've done a lot of research,
Hmm.
um, and power supplies and video cards right now are the hardest things to find besides motherboards. So a power supply, I'm probably going to be waiting maybe another few weeks. A video cards every time they come in stock. I've been checking on Reddit. It's happening, and by the time I wake up, they're already sold out. So I do not have a graphics card yet. No, I didn't get the graphics card. I am gonna do the 2070. So I'm
Hey,
gonna
we got
do
to say hi to MGX. He's here.
yeah MGX. I got MGX, Res. There's a lot of people checking out the podcast.
Look
This is
what happened.
exciting.
We got our nine. It's
We
showing
got
on
our
my screen
9,
nine.
and this is
That's
the
what we
big
thought.
thing. Like
8
the seven
p.m. Nine
o'clock's
people.
good. I like the 7 o'clock.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, so I'm on this way. So the only thing I've left is power supply, graphics card. Um, I did actually decide on a mouse, just so you know,
well, thank God.
but I actually they didn't have it in stock
Which one did you
anywhere.
decide on?
So I like I judged it on two things. Well, three. Comfortability, a made up word that I love. Just how comfortable it feels in my hands because I have uh, what is try squeeze to 20. Oh yes, that's what I was planning on doing, the 2070 Super Daywalker, because the 2080 is just way too overpriced for anything. But how comfortable it feels in my hand because I do like a claw grip, but I think I've been doing a claw grip because I have a really small mouse. I also want
I
one
mean,
that I
comfortability is actually a word. I'm
is
looking
it?
at the
Huh?
definition right
I
now.
always
Yeah.
thought I made it up.
It's a
Um,
noun.
hmm,
It is comfort, the condition of being comfortable.
I always thought I made up the word because I make up a lot of things.
Hmm.
Um,
You
I
did well
also
making it up.
I
Accurate.
also judged it on the clickiness, I call it.
Ooh,
The
tell me more
clickiness,
about that.
like I am actually left-handed, so I can
Really?
actually so yeah. So whenever I play like
What?
games on my Xbox or anything like that, where you have to button mash or it's like keep tapping X, like whatever, I literally do that with my left hand. I could just do that faster than my right hand. So I was actually testing in Best Buy, Target, surprisingly, and a Micro Center store, all their different mouses. I was seeing how fast I could click with it,
What?
and
MGX is a lefty.
yeah, lefties. It's us
What are the
teachers.
odds?
Thanks, Daywalker. I'm really excited about the PC. Um, but yeah, so I actually decided on a Corsair mouse, and I've actually used
Ooh.
Meaties in the past. They were on sale all weekend at Best Buy, and literally they just sold out like within an hour. I couldn't even buy one.
Did you order
So
it online?
no, I wasn't able to. They're not. I
No.
can't find it within
What about
250
Amazon?
miles. No, you can't find it anywhere right now. Um,
Jeez.
yeah. So yeah, I use a mouse with my right hand as well. I'm not good
Did
at
you go
art or
wireless?
creativity. Yes, it's going to be wireless.
Oh, okay,
Um,
cool.
yeah, wireless. I don't. The way my setup is, maybe one day. Hey, maybe one day I'll do a little view. It.
Man, I'm
I.
expecting your elo to just skyrocket. New computer, new mouse,
Yeah.
probably what, a new mouse pad. This is gonna
No,
be
I don't need a mouse pad. I have a 2 foot by 4 foot neoprene gaming pad that I use
okay.
for board gaming, and it's also for like card gaming, and it's just a giant mouse pad. So I don't need a mouse pad because it's just as that's what the material is. Um,
Very nice.
but my computer is going to be behind me, so I don't want to have is like eight like 4 or 5 cords. I'm only going to have just the two monitor cords hanging.
Well,
Otherwise it'd be
anytime
too
you crash
much.
out of a game, I hope you know that I'm gonna just kind of make fun of you because you built your computer.
I know. Oh,
It's gonna be great.
it's gonna break all the time.
Endless
So
jokes.
no,
Endless.
I'm not. It'll happen. So yeah, I'm almost there. Literally, if I could just get a power supply, like I could make do with what I have. It'd just be difficult to stream while doing it. I'll probably have to keep my laptop with the stream actually running just on a delay until I decide on a main monitor. Because my secondary monitor was just like a $90 one I found on Amazon. Like I just got a 1080p resolution, like 60 hertz, because I it wasn't going to be a main monitor just in general. But I don't know if I want to do 4K res or the 144 refresh rate. I've been doing research on that recently. So
Mm.
that's a lot. I could end there. But yeah, that's kind of been my past week, purchasing a bunch of stuff, and I've been all the money that I've had the past few birthdays. I just tell people birthdays, Christmases. All I want is money. Just give me cash.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you made a lot of progress.
So it
Happened
out
very
of
quickly.
nowhere, literally out of
It
nowhere. We
did.
were talking about it like two
You were
weeks
kind of
ago.
describing that that's how you worked, though. So I
Hmm.
was expecting it at some point, but I don't know if I expected it this week.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that's been my
So
week. I don't
accomplished
have
job.
an official slide for you with yours, so I'm gonna go back a slide. Do you want to talk about anything with your week in review besides your America stuff?
What happened to the? Oh,
I
did you
it's
put that in
it's
the Americas section?
I did.
Okay. No, my week. Well, that's a big part of my week. So my week is going to cover a lot of America.
Okay, I can just
But
jump
in
right to it.
addition to that, I can. I mean, last week was so exciting. This week feels a little boring compared to the clotted cream and scones that I did. But lawn care is my big thing at the moment.
Ooh.
Tell you a little bit about that. Um, so the neighbors up here are gone, so I've been doing the watering and, and all that for them. Just volunteered, chasing the geese off the lawn, and then we got a couple really bad dead spots up here in the yard. So I got some. We actually ran an experiment to see if Amazon could find us here, and it turns out they can't. So I got to go to the post office to get the grass seeds. But a
Oh,
couple spots that I'm watering and rotating and using this little mechanical sprinkler that walks around the yard on its own, which is kind of funny and entertaining. Moves really slowly, but
is it just
just
on
yeah,
one track?
yeah. It's just it actually you set the hose where you want it to go, and it runs over the hose.
Hmm.
The hose guides it, and
So does the
there's just
hose
a
have
pump that
holes?
pumps water right out of the lake.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, and we just have a power outlet down by the water, and it pumps right out from the water, and it runs around the yard. I actually have it going right now. I should actually go check on it. I got about 30 minutes before it runs into the dock. But yeah,
Does it just
so it's
stop
starting to look
on
pretty
its
good
own?
though. I mean, it took like 3 weeks to get this thing looking decent.
Hmm.
So lawn care, guys. That's the excitement for me.
That's
I think my Fourth
adulting.
of July discussion is going to be a lot more entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
So I guess we will say without further ado, the reason that everybody's tuning in right now is for the Freedom Show.
Yeah, it's not for AOE.
So, oh no, spoiler alert! I clicked one too many.
Oh God, what happened?
No, it's fine now. Look at that. Look at the beauty of this.
See if you had a better mouse.
No, I just clicked it too many times. I got excited. Look at this. Everybody
Yeah, so
look. Look at how America this is.
all our favorite things in one slide. It's too bad Buggy left.
It is. He doesn't know anything about freedom in America.
No.
Look at
French
how
fries,
beautiful
Captain
this
America.
is.
I haven't seen this in detail yet, so I'm kind of excited here.
I
Uncle
just I
Sam,
literally typed in America and I'm like I was looking
dinosaurs,
through. I mean, this is America. This is
Budweiser.
you
Why
don't
are there
see the Donald.
Heinekens there?
I don't know why there's Heinekens,
Oh,
but
tanks and bacon. Mm.
uh-huh. If
Oh,
anybody
Obama.
Obama, I mean, this is
Monkey
America.
says he doesn't see Donald Trump.
He won't. You got Captain. You got everything. You got
Are those bald eagles with
with
uh
with assault
with
rifles.
assault rifles? Yeah, okay. And the Big Mac, of course.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. So this is. I mean, this is the big thing. This is what we had. We had freedom. We had a freedom weekend. It was nice. 4th of July fell upon a weekend.
So Reza says, "Where are the Twinkies?" I kind of agree. It's a miss.
I would say a deep fried Twinkie. I people say Twinkies, but I actually don't know anybody that just eats Twinkies.
I don't.
I
I
don't
haven't
like
had a
them.
Twinkie in ages since I was a kid.
Deep fried Twinkies though are one of the best carnival foods.
You know what?
Um,
You know what Twinkies remind me of is the movie Zombieland.
that one's funny. I like
Yeah.
Zombieland. The sequel was it was funny at times. MGX, I have not tried deep fried butter, but I hear it's amazing.
Take that clotted cream. That's right, MGX. You tell it to him.
Look at this. Look at
Last
how
week was his.
America it
Last
is.
weekend was his week. This is our week.
Look at how beautiful this is. I love the dinosaurs. Because for some reason dinosaurs are American. I love that. Look at that. T
Okay, I
Rex.
want to talk about this. I want to
All
talk
right.
about the baboom.
So this is the fun stuff, guys. This is odd show now because this is one of the greatest things ever.
Yeah, I'm excited to tell everybody that. Hang on, I gotta wait for the slide to go because
You can
I'm on a
talk. I,
delay.
I I got it when you're talking about it. You're
Oh,
good.
I'm on a delay. You go ahead and move it. So my family has a cannon. It's a family heirloom that my grandpa passed down to us, and it's not really a cannon. It's a mortar technically. It's pretty small. It weighs like 45, 50 pounds. Super heavy. It's all cast iron.
How
Um,
large is it, like dimensions?
it is about a foot, I'd say. That base is about a foot and a half, maybe, and it's about a foot tall. So it's small, but it's all
Okay.
cast iron. Um, we've had it for, I mean, my whole life it's been around. I think they bought it. I can't remember if my grandpa's dad bought it or if he bought it, but they got it from like a flea market type situation in Indiana years and years ago. And
So
it
cool.
actually works in case you were wondering. So there's like a little hole where you put a wick in and you can fill it with, we fill it with juice cans, like these little V8 juice cans, and you pack it with slightly wet
Holy
dirt
cow.
and you load it in there and then you light the wick. You put a little gunpowder in there, you light the wick and bada boom. It literally just yeah, it shoots the thing out. It goes about, I don't know, 50 yards if if you have the right amount of gunpowder in there.
Oh my
But so
gosh.
my project this weekend wasn't clotted cream, it was restoring the cannon. So you can see the before and after here on the
Yeah, look, I
top
mean,
left.
honestly,
It's
that
quite
that
rusty.
restoration is awesome. What'd you use to restore? Oh, and real quick, Daywalker said 225 gold for the cannons. I will say, oh, Monkey said looks like a howitzer. Because we're talking about the looks, literally when Odd messaged this to me, this was exactly what I thought it was. Is it a replica AoE 3 cannon? Look at it. I know you're on a delay, but everybody else, look at this
Oh,
thing.
there it is. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It looks just like an Age of Empires, and look how bad the graphics are in Age of Empires 3, by the way.
So I mean, I
But
told you guys I was taking a small break from AoE this weekend, but really I wasn't. I was just playing real life AoE. I was
yeah,
just bombard cannoning my neighbors.
so look at this thing. Look at that. The cannons, those things were fun in that game. Those things launch across the map just like a regular BBC. I apparently Monkey
So
says it looks like a howitzer. All right, we'll go back to your thing. That
so
was just my
it
fun
I
stuff.
spent about 2 hours on it this weekend. So I started up on the deck, but I didn't want to like chip the paint or anything on the deck. So I
Okay.
took it down into the yard and I used SOS pads actually, and the problem is the SOS pads aren't strong enough. So I considered this to be kind of round one of the restoration. So I got all the like really bad rust spots off of it, but it needs like heavy duty steel wool or something, and then I'll rinse it off after that. So what we do, we use it every year to kind of we do like a little fireworks show, and we blow off the cannon first to kind of signal that it's about to start. And yeah, it's a big old boomer. It makes a lot of noise. I sent you a video, so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, surprise! The video's in the slideshow.
Oh, perfect.
And
Let's reveal. That's a
you
good
want
segue, huh? Hopefully MGX is still on here. I think I sent him the video
he's
already
in
though.
it, so I want to make sure that I got this
I think I
volume.
forgot to send it to Monkadunk, so this will be good for him.
Jesus.
I like the screaming in the background. That's fun.
You sent me the video and then deleted it before I could watch it. Oh, geez.
Poor guy. But you got to see it.
MGX, that's my bad. I'll resend that. But now you can see it on the podcast.
Did it work for everybody? Did everybody able to see it? Was it loud enough? I could replay it. It's no big deal.
Poor, and that's right, poor boy. So yeah,
What?
anyway, that's 2 weekends in a row that I've come up with something interesting to share. I mean, I'm on a roll here. Next weekend, I'm gonna finish this thing, so I'll have to tell you next week
I
how it
mean, it looks
turned out.
awesome as is. So I
I
mean,
know, but up close, you're gonna see that there's still room to go. Oh, the most exciting part, I've revealed some lettering on it,
I
but
forgot to put that in there. I could hold
the
on. Let me do
SOS
this.
pad wasn't strong enough to completely reveal it. So I don't officially know what it says yet, but I think I found it on Google, and I think I know what it says. I think it says Barney's Cannon Incorporated from South Bend, Indiana. So I'm going to confirm that once I get it all cleaned up, and then I'll let you guys know. But
South
that's
Bend.
I'm one step closer to actually understanding where the heck we got this thing. No one knew there was any lettering on it at all. So that was really exciting. When I saw letters, I felt like I was watching National Treasure with Nick Cage.
I think. Let me see if I could. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell even on my end. I could slide it over. You can't see it. I could barely see it, but I could kind of see where you think it says Indiana, the IND right here. And it looks like it says Bend.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's kind of cool.
I'm excited. I can't wait. We got some I guess we got a bunch of steel wool back in my parents they're gonna bring up. So I was kind of tired of cleaning everything up. So I told them I'd just wait
How
till
many
next
hours
weekend.
did you spend on this?
It was like 2 hours total. It took a really long time. It was messy. Oh boy. So
So, I mean, obviously this is in worse shape than like a cast iron skillet, but do you do like the same type of procedure with the cast iron skillet as you
it's
would with something like
exactly the
this?
same. It is
Same.
exactly the same. Yep. So I'm not kidding. I'm going to use vegetable oil when I'm done
And
cleaning
cure
it
it in the oven?
to cure it. Not in the oven. No, it'll break the oven. It's too heavy.
You got a
It's
fire
really
pit.
heavy. It's really heavy. Yeah, we had a little fire going the other night. Do you see in the background of that video all those little boxes?
I could let me just do a little
All those
better.
little boxes, those are fireworks. So we had a massive show. It took like 25 minutes to do the whole show.
Oh, like are you talking about these boxes back in
Yeah,
the
all those boxes lined up on the dock. They even go out of the picture. There's probably like 30 of them total.
So
You just like
are
light
you
them
the
off on
only
opposite
people
ends.
that do fireworks on the lake?
No, other people do it around here, but people line up in lawn chairs and stuff. They know it's coming every year.
Do they sit on boats at all and watch them?
Well, not near the show because I think that'd be slightly
Well, yes.
dangerous. But
But just in
um,
general, do you have because I
there's
know
people out who go out in the lake because like so we're in like a little inlet on a channel, um, removed from the lake by some wetland and stuff. So people are out on the lake
okay.
watching the local town's show. I think they can probably see ours too. So if they're out there, they're just lucky. I don't think anybody's going out there like on purpose for ours. But
So
whenever we set them off, people are cheering, and you can hear it like echoing all throughout
oh, that's really
the
cool.
place. There's not a ton of houses here though, so it's not like a ton of people. Don't get me wrong. It's like 5 houses worth of people.
I like that. Yeah, I know. Like at my great aunt's, they live on a man-made lake, and they do a fireworks show every year. It was canceled this year, uh,
Yeah. We're going
but
on like a decade of doing this, man. It's been
yeah,
really consistent.
we used to,
So
we always would go up. We would go on their pontoon boat, and we would just like go on their pontoon boat, and everybody on the lake just goes and watches the fireworks show. Then they just kind of go back. But yeah, like I think I mean for you, I mean your Fourth of July, was it ruined by COVID at all, or were you still able
for
to do
me,
everything? Yeah, for you.
we just had to be like, well, not really like we did what we normally do, but we usually have a big block party with some neighbors that we know up here.
Okay.
The ones that we were at their place when we did the fireworks, they're like right next door. We still hung out with them, but they had like a smaller crew than normal. Not everybody came up. And then we did everything outside and we kind of just, kept the little extra distance compared to what we usually would.
Okay.
So, but it wasn't too different. We still were with the same people kind of doing what we normally would do. Just maybe a little less time spent together.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
did dinner separately this year. We usually do
yeah,
dinner all together. We're usually like
that's a big
inside.
thing.
So yeah, but it was all things considered, I'd say it was like 80% of what we normally do. We still
That's
did
not
the
bad. I
fireworks.
mean, you're still
Yeah,
able to do the fireworks there, I think. Yeah, ours was, I mean, we ended up going to just friend's house like during the
yeah.
day. Like normally it's nighttime, we stay there, we watch fireworks or whatever, like, but we didn't do any of that. It was just like we had like a lunch barbecue. That was
I
about
think
it.
I can count on like two hands how many people I've interacted with since March. So I don't. I wasn't too. I think most of the people up here are fairly isolated because this is not a very populous place. So
Yeah,
it's a little, maybe less of a risk, but we're still fairly careful, all things
yeah.
considered.
But I will say this year, compared to every other year that I've lived in my house, way more neighborhood fireworks.
Yeah,
Way more.
blowing stuff up.
Yeah. I think people are like, well, there's no fireworks shows anywhere around us, so we're just gonna do our own. I mean, the police, like, I mean, in Illinois, it's illegal to do fireworks. So, like, normally
God, Illinois is the worst. Ugh.
it has to deal
You can
with
only drive 55 on the highway. I actually avoid
no,
Illinois when I drove
it's
up here.
70.
No way. They changed it?
It's around the city, it's 55, but
Oh, okay.
everywhere else, like, once you get out of Cook County, it's 70 everywhere else.
I avoided your state on my way up.
Yeah. Oh no,
Looped
if you
around.
if you shoot up, because like for you, you probably would have shot up what 57 or
55.
55. Yeah,
Yeah.
55, 70, all the way uh, until you hit you because you would take 55 to 80 to 94 probably. But yeah, it's once you get to Cook County is where it goes down to 55. But I mean I never drive the speed limit.
What we got next?
So, anyways, that's a little off topic now. But so the next little thing on the agenda is what's going on in the world of
Ooh.
empires, the
Is this where
empire
we shift
happenings.
conversation to AoE and the things
So
that people are actually here for?
yeah, so we got our, like so the way the format is, we got a little what's in the week, our main topic, and now we go into our little Age of Empires talk.
Ooh,
So
Empire happenings. I like
so
it.
so yeah, so first
Happenings.
the
Happening.
hat. Oh, did I spell? Okay, I did spell it right. Um, You got me worried there for a second. First is the 3v3 Tea Time Team Game Tournament. The
Ooh.
TTTT.
Say it.
TTTT.
Say it 10 times fast now.
I
Go.
can't. I could barely say it once. Tea Time
The
Team
Tea
Game Tournament.
Time
Tea
Team
Time Team
Game
Game Tournament.
Tournament.
Tea Time Tea Game Tournament.
Tea Time Team Game Tournament. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we announced our team last week. But it's a 3v3 tournament. Myself, Odd, Glaxus, and MGX are on a team. Glaxus
Yes.
is an alternate. Um, you do have an MGX command, so I don't know why it's not working.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. They keep They're not working all the time.
I
Oh
don't
well.
know. It might be just Nightbot. But yeah, so they had the draft. Was that yesterday? Yeah, last night, correct? Afternoon? When was the draft?
No, it was on Sunday.
Was it Sunday? I don't know.
Yeah. So
Uh,
who'd we pull? What's their team name? I don't remember their team name. I
so
know who they are.
MGX. It was okay. What was the name of the team? I don't. I have it actually. I'm not in Age of Empires, so I should be able to pull
I
it.
may need to look it up. Let me see if I
I
can look it
have
up
it.
here real quick.
I have the whole bracket. I was just gonna Team Tubby. Yeah, Team Tubby.
Yeah, Team Tubby. Yep.
Yeah, so we're playing against Team Tubby. Team Tubby
Our boy, Zabius.
is Zabius's group, and I'm just gonna do this so you guys could see the full bracket. So
Ooh.
they ended up creating a tournament page, same as Red Bull. I think Deathmatch World Cup did this as well. So yeah, so there's a bunch of teams. There's 32 teams in here. There's 16 games all set up to be played, and the average ELO for per team is around 1,200. I believe that is correct.
Yep. Yep. It's gonna
With
be
a
good.
couple
I'm excited.
exceptions, which people that are on the cusp a little higher, a little lower, but no person going above 1,300. So, but yeah, 16 teams. It's going to be over 4 rounds. The fifth round being the final. So it's going to be kind of exciting. And I need to link this in. I'll have to send that, but we'll have to get that linked in Discord or in not Discord, in my stream. So yeah, so that's exciting. It starts the 18th of July. So we will be playing against Zabius, Little Trouble, and I don't know who the other
M Mars.
so it's M Mars. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And I
Should be
can't
good.
and I know M Mars from somewhere, and I just can't remember where I played. No,
So
yeah. Go.
so the I'm transitioning. The second bullet.
Hmm.
You got to tell us about your results this week.
Yeah.
Big
So
news here.
Viper Discord Cup, I am currently in Hussar division, the lowest division out of all of them. It's 1050 and lower average ELO, average of your highest upon signups, upon the sign up deadline, and your current ELO. They average those two to give you a score. So I'm in the lowest one. The previous week, I said I lost my match against M Sultan. This past week, I played against Sunam, and I actually won the match 2-0. So that means I
Yeah,
get
but
to.
you got to tell us what happened.
Oh, I am going to. So do you want me to do the breakdown of the game?
Oh, I want you to talk about that specific, a little Ellie incident.
Oh, so first game ended up winning. I actually played okay, even though I lost 2 boars. That's a big thing. Then I ended up going into game 2, which was arena, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do just normal. I'm just gonna be Mayans. I'm gonna do a little early aggression. I'm just gonna castle the center, get control of the map. He was Malay. It was like 28 minutes into the game, I think, and all of a sudden I saw about 20 Ellies come steamrolling in, and the panic began because I had about 8 plumes with fletching that just kicked in because I was just kind of working on eco with a little bit of aggression, just trying to get map control kind of thing.
Which you
Uh,
did very
yeah,
well.
but those
So
elephants destroyed the castle,
I
and
wish
then
we could clip just parts of games, or I wish we had clipped just that
yeah.
moment.
Oh,
It was
that's right.
great.
The VOD is on MGX's channel. MGX casted my game.
Oh God,
Um,
that's gonna be perfect. I'll have to
yeah,
go back and look at what he did during that.
yeah. He said I need to watch it, clip it, and
So
everything.
what's funny is probably like 2.5 months ago, I played bartender 1v1 in arena, and in the exact same situation, he was Vietnamese. I had no idea that he had like 30 elephants waiting in
Hmm.
his base. And he came out, and so like I know exactly what you were going through at that moment. The funny thing is I ended up losing that game miserably as he
Yeah,
stomped right into my base. So uh
yeah.
the shock from that is hard to come back from. So I
Yeah,
got to give you a lot of credit.
and it's funny because I'm like, all right, they're an elephant civ, archer civ, but Malay's just a really strong arena civ because of the fast up times. Um, but yeah, 20 elephants. I mean, those elephants ate a castle in a minute. It felt like. So I ended up like building barracks off to the side by another castle that melted. So
You
I
were
like,
building barracks anywhere you could.
yeah, I went back to my base. I just kind of hunkered down. He's just trying to knock down the gate, and I was able to build a castle behind the gate. I doubled that gate up, and the castle fire, and I built like 6 barracks. I want to say upgraded pikemen, and I just unleashed. I just kept pumping them out, and just slowly got those elephants to die. So then I got worried. Well, he's probably booming behind this. So all right, here comes the full elephants. I don't know what else is to come, but he didn't have that much behind it, so I was able to re-boom, redo all my
Yeah,
production
you were
buildings, and
you
able
were
to
hustling.
win.
It was good.
I had a lot of miscues on that, but I'm really happy I was able to defend a mass elephant rush. So if
So
you
you're
guys
2-2 now, is that right?
1-1 it's considered. But
Oh,
yes,
but you're in
but
your
point
total game count.
yeah, total game count I'm 2-2, and I think
Okay.
that's why. And in this week, I'm going to be playing against Mario. Mario's
Ooh,
like within the
that's a
community.
rematch, right?
No, I haven't played Mario yet.
Oh, that's who MGX played.
Yeah, that's who MGX played in ABCD.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so I'm actually kind of excited. He is higher than me. He's really good. I think it will be tough, but I got some ideas of how to play against him. So I'm not
Okay.
going to divulge that out here.
Oh no,
Just
let's break it down. Tell us exactly what you're gonna do.
not get housed.
Not get housed. Build
Uh,
a mill.
don't lose villagers to boars. And build more
Ooh,
than one production building.
MGX says there's a chance.
There's a chance.
He's
I would
saying there's a
say
chance.
realistically, I could see if I could play my home map, even though he's higher, I'd have to go to game 3. That is difficult. Get loom early. That's funny. I debated it. But yeah, it's if I could get to my home map, I have a chance. But I have to win Arabia because I don't know what his home map's going to be. So
Okay.
it's got to be win game 1, probably lose game 2 his home map depending on what it is, and then hopefully my home map I could take it.
Get loom early.
Yeah, I think that's the only way. But yeah, we did get
Alright.
confirmation earlier today that MGX and CB are going to be doing a game, and Odd and I are going to be casting the show match. So hopefully,
Yep.
so
Hopefully next week, maybe even.
yeah,
So we'll see.
so I'm really
TBD.
excited. The
Yeah,
Finn and
surprise
Tom
MGX,
one,
by the way.
yeah, we are still gonna do Finn and Tom's, but they're crazy busy with the 3v3 tea time team game tournament right now, so they are gonna do it. We just don't have an exact date yet. I like this. We got confirmation without asking MGX. You're doing it.
Yeah, you're doing it.
The Deathmatch World Cup silver bracket.
It's a no Franks allowed show match.
Yeah, it's funny. I like how he has no idea about it. That's even better.
That's my favorite part.
I thought he did, so it's confirmed.
You thought he did? No. That's not my style at all. Yeah, his manager's been busy.
That's great. But yeah, the Deathmatch World Cup silver bracket. We'll be casting those games after the podcast. Bristlin versus DeBron James. We'll have a little bit of information on that. We'll probably do like a 5-minute break in between so I could get some slides and stuff like prepared for those in-game graphics. But yeah,
Ooh,
I don't.
graphics.
So we'll have more information on that. I would say when we break and come
Well, that
back.
should be coming up here real quickly, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then Aussie Open is still going on. If you guys are interested, I know Little Trouble is playing against some people I've never heard of before. That's going on live now, but I appreciate you guys sticking around for the podcast. And then Bristlins. Buggy is playing in, let me just double
11
check.
hours?
Yes, I want to say 10.5 to 11 hours. So let me just get the, yeah,
So
in
get
11
some
hours.
sleep, wake up, and watch Buggy.
So yeah, if you guys want to wake up in 11 hours from now, watch Buggy's games. Yeah, if he would do it now, I'd have no problem. Like if they schedule their games later, so I'm not waking up early to do that or watch it. I'm not setting alarms. It's my summer break as a teacher. Whew, that was a lot.
It was.
That was good. And it was shorter than last time because we didn't go on for 40 minutes about clotted cream, our excitement for clotted
we were
cream.
shorter by 10 minutes. We did it.
Was it 10?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, I had, okay, yeah, the slideshow 46 minutes. So, but yeah,
Alrighty.
so I would say next week, probably same time.
Yeah, I like this time.
I think this time's good. We have enough time. Probably, I like the 7 o'clock. We hop on and then start the podcast around like we did about 7:15 today, roughly. So that should be good. Exciting.
I like it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to probably be about 5 minutes before I hit live again before pulling up the Recs of Bristlin's game. So if you guys want to stay in the chat, I'll chat back with you, but I want to just make sure we get the overlays correct. So thank you. Do you have like a fun little sign out? Anything? You want to say something fun?
Let's see. I really don't, so this is gonna be tough.
You don't have like any like America jokes we could end with or anything?
Ooh. I do actually.
Okay.
Do you want me to tell it?
I do. I kind of do. Is Bristlin still in the chat? She better still be.
If she's not, I probably
This
shouldn't even.
joke is for Bristlin.
Pony.
Hmm.
Why does America not have knock-knock jokes?
I don't know why.
Because freedom rings.
It's really bad. I like it. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. All right. That was terrible. I like it though. You're good at telling that joke. I like the crickets. I was trying to pull up a drum, like a little badum tis. I couldn't find it on Spotify because I didn't have YouTube open. So, all right. So we're gonna pause here, and then we'll cast Bristlin's game. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll leave on this music as it's closing out.